Small talk is an essential component of everyday life in Portugal. Whether you're bumping into someone in the street or chatting at the bus stop, people are going to want to engage with you. But what if you don't know how to have this type of chit chat in Portuguese? In today's video, I have got 16 small talk phrases that you can learn quickly and easily, so you'll never be lost in these types of conversations again. If this video sounds like something you need in your life, give me a like and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. It really is the best place for people who are looking to build their confidence and conversation skills in European Portuguese. So if you don't want to miss a thing, click that button now. So this is going to be nice and easy. I am going to tell you the phrase and then say it nice and slowly with a gap so that you can pronounce it afterwards. If you need some help with your pronunciation tips, make sure you grab my free pronunciation guide in the description. I cover the most difficult sounds in Portuguese. And then afterwards, I'm also going to say it faster, like a native speaker would say it, so that you can also recognize these when you hear them in the street, because as we know, the Portuguese speak very fast. They drop off words and sounds. And if you want to know more about why that is and how to understand them better, you can check out this video up here. I will be giving you the formal versions of these phrases just to cover all the bases in case you're needing to be polite because you're talking to somebody older or that you don't know that well, but I will put the informal version on the screen as well. Are you ready? Vamos lá? So the first one, very common, particularly if you know your neighbour and you want to ask after the family. Como está a família? Como está a família? If you hear it fast, it will sound like this. Como está a família? Maybe you would like to ask after somebody specific in the family. For example, how is your mum? We would say, como está a mãe? Como está a mãe? Fast, that would be, como está a mãe? Now, you'll notice that I'm not actually using the word your here. In English, we would say, how's your mother? But in Portuguese, we're simply saying, how's the mother? Okay, there's no your there. This is just because the Portuguese do use the possessive adjectives a little bit less than we do in English. It's simply implied that you're talking about their mother. Of course, you can swap out mum for pai, filho, or even the name of the person. Como está Joana? For example. Next up, we often want to talk about the weather. So if you wanted to say, isn't it lovely weather? You could say, que tempo ótimo. Que tempo ótimo. Fast, that would sound like this. Que tempo ótimo. Again, you could swap out the word great for terrible or hot or cold. Que tempo terrível. Que tempo quente. Que tempo frio. Something else that will often be a topic of conversation is dogs and babies. So if you want to tell somebody that they have a really cute baby, what a cute baby, you can say, que bebê tão fofo. Que bebê tão fofo. Quickly, that would sound like, que bebê tão fofo. Of course, we can swap out the word baby for dog. Que cão tão fofo. Now, other questions that you might get asked if you're out and about with a dog or a baby are the following. Que idade tem? Que idade tem? Que idade tem? Or, como se chama? Como se chama? Como se chama? We can also talk about things that we've been up to recently. If you want to say to somebody, what have you been up to? You can say, que tem feito? Que tem feito? You'll notice that we need a nice nasal sound here on the tem. Que tem feito? Another way of asking the same thing, tem novidades? Tem novidades? Do you have any news? Tem novidades? Maybe there's an event that you'd like to ask how it went. You can say, como correu? Como correu? How did it go? So if it's a meeting, you would say, como correu a reunião? How did the meeting go? Maybe they just got back from holiday and you want to ask how it went. Como foram as férias? Como foram as férias? Maybe you want to know if they have some holidays coming up. Vai ter férias em breve? Vai ter férias em breve? And finally, a very classic one. Como vai o trabalho? How's work going? Como vai o trabalho? Now, to sign off, say goodbye, tell them that we want to keep in touch, here's a few phrases. Manda cumprimentos à família. Manda cumprimentos à família. Send my regards to the family. Temos de ir tomar café. Temos de ir tomar café. We must get coffee. And finally, my personal favourite. Vamos falando. Vamos falando. Let's stay in touch. So hopefully those phrases will keep you going next time that you bump into somebody that you want to have a bit of a small talk chit chat with. I will be back next week with more tips and tutorials to improve your European Portuguese. So make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a free lesson. Ciao for now.